Some people think if you don't have a target or an aim, then you can never lose. But these people are wrong. They are losers who never leave home and live with their mum the rest of their lives. You have to have a target, you have to have an aim. And for what I'm trying to do with this account, I need lots of targets. The first one I've put together is a target for research speed ups that I will need when I land from the looper. And it's a big number, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a really big number. I've used these buffs, so I need to get to the Alliance Center 25 to get the 30 helps, but these are the buffs that I've put when I've calculated this, but it's a big number. At the moment, I've only got 3 days of that 2,215 days target, but you've got to start somewhere. And at least if I've got a target, I know if I've failed. And hopefully it will also mean that I can know I can achieve what I want when I jump. Now, for a few of the professionals out there, you'll notice that target's a little bit below what you're thinking for Tier 5. But what I have done is remember I'm going to get to 10 million before I loop. So I have said that I've got myself up to at least Mathematics 10 and then nothing afterwards, and at least up to Combat, Defensive and Herbal level 5 and Cartography level 4. So I haven't even included Tier 4 in that target. So that target may come down if I'm more successful. But remember, I've got to stay under 10 million or I can't loop. Now, of course, this is the only first target I've got. I'm going to have a target for books for my castle. I'm going to have a target for arrows for my watchtower, which is big numbers. And of course, I need to get this to level 25, and I need to get the Alliance to level 25 as well. And in principle, I need to do the research at level 25, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I might have a build-in target on top of that research target. Also, then, I will need to build the Tier 5. No point having Tier 5 researched and only having 1,000 of them. So, a lot more targets to come, but this is the first one. And I just wanted to put it out there that that's what I'm aiming for. I'd like to thank the people at rockcalculators.com or whatever their website's called. You can find it just typing in rock calculator into Google. And I hope that their information, I know their information is pretty good, even if it is being changed a little bit. I've also, of course, got to get to the 70% research buffs, which I think is doable, especially once the kingdom has titles. In fact, I think I might be able to even get more than 70%, which would again reduce my target. But for the moment, that's what I'm going for. And let's just open what I've got here. Let's have a look. A few more bone necklaces to open. Bang. Which is another 9 5-minute speed ups. It all helps. And let's look at speed ups here. So research I think was about 17 hours and universals about 52 hours, but now I've just opened that, so a little bit more, 53, so about 70 hours, which is about 3 days speed ups in the pot, but a lot more to go. I'm not including building speed ups yet because of course to get to level 25, City 25, but I've got to keep it under 10 million as well. I say I'm going to need some speed ups, especially when I'm doing my workshops and things and upgrading my academy. So I'm not including those at the moment. The jumper's pretty much finished. I do need to push the power a little bit, but remember, I don't really want to push the power in commanders, so I'm holding off my keys. But that's good. That means I've got some more speed ups there ready, hidden in my keys. I've of course had my very first daily donation, which is that precious 8-hour speed up. And of course I intend to win the week, which will get me a few more days off my target. But 2,215 to go for. Wow, it's a really big target. It's really big. But what I will try and do is break it down into what I think I can get a week, and then use that to plan ahead of how long this is going to take me. At the moment, I still haven't done any barbarian chaining, but I say if I have to, I will. But at the moment, especially when the barbarians are so low, I can't chain. I don't have the skill to chain level 8 and 7 barbarians with tier 1 at this stage. And I don't even have Boudica. I don't have a commander that could do that even if I wanted to. I am obviously very interested in keeping my commander power very trim. I can of course kill, I'm making lots of siege. I can of course kill those off when I want to get under the 10 million. But that's where I am today. This is the update. Thanks to everyone that came on the stream last night. Unfortunately, I had my data on and not my Wi-Fi on, and my phone was playing YouTube. Well, my phone somehow streamed in the lowest resolution, so that was a bit of a waste. But I've learned a lesson. I think I also did the first stream in portrait and I had to cancel that. So thanks to everyone that looked in there. I did see Richard said hello, and I'm sorry I didn't say hello back. As the stream was not right. Hang about, I've got to send out my gatherers. Thanks to everyone who keeps killing my troops. I think it's an AI or kids, but I'm not going to get upset about that. But if you are in the Kingdom of Warhammer and you're a really strong account and you want to reach out to me, there's a few people I'd like you to burn. But let's just give them the benefit of the doubt that they're kids, and it doesn't really matter in the scale of things to come. Now, of course, I have got resource targets, and they're pretty big. I'm really looking at 1 billion wood, 1 billion food that I need to be carrying with me. About 750 million in stone, and nearly 500 million in gold. So some huge targets to do, and I say not possible to do on one account. So I'm going to need some support from other accounts, which is never easy. But that's where we are at the moment. I've just there's my first support account, and they're just doing some Lohar. So that's the update for today. That's the first target. There's going to be more targets to come, and it's a long road ahead. But remember, we've only just started. We've still got, there's lots of things that are going to happen between now and the first KVK. And I say, remember, I'm going to be really focusing on getting those speed ups and not commanders. Obviously, I will have to have a commander ready for when I eventually get my march, but I've got a lot of time to do that. And so there's not going to be any Sunset Canyon on this one, as I've said before. It's not going to be the most exciting account. It's going to be a bit of a super farm, really. But thanks for watching. That's the update for today, and that's my first target locked in. Thanks for watching.